What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and third time is the charm. This is the third time I've done the opening to this video, and today we are doing something a little bit different, something that we don't normally do on the channel. We don't normally do reactions to stuff. We're not really a reaction channel, but I have started to do more reactions on TikTok to some trailers and to some songs, and I'm starting to enjoy it a little bit more, so I'm doing what every reaction channel starts off with, and that is TLC. We're going to be starting off with My Strange Addiction today. We've like That's Black Dude, My Strange Addiction, sort of Will and E, George Nunez. We also have a couple of others as well, just to mention a few. But I wanted to do something a little bit different. I don't want to react to all the same ones they've done with a woman eating a mattress. I'm looking at a different one, which is a woman who constantly stings herself with bees. Like, she stings herself with bees like 15 times a day, I think. 15 bee stings a day. That is... I don't know. Let's get into it. Alright, of course, it's America. You know what? You actually look like a Margaret. Like, you genuinely look like a Margaret. Like, if anyone was to be a Margaret, it would be you.
And I'm 53 years old. I live
So
in Longview, Kentucky.
You're quite old then.
And I'm addicted to stinging myself with bees.
So she's quite old then. But she's killing the bees. No wonder the bees are fucking going extinct. She's killing them all by stinging herself. Why do you do this?
I sting myself on my hip, my elbow.
Alright. Can we stop looking at it? Can we stop seeing it? Like, I don't want to look at it. I mean, fair enough, you do you, but I don't want to see you do it. I don't know what I expected clicking on this video. I genuinely don't know what I expected. But I didn't expect to see her stick herself with a bee like she's, I don't know, doing some form of drug, and pull it out, and then, like, the whole string of the bee coming with it. She's physically killing the bees. She's killing the bees! Barry B. Benson, that is what he fought for. He fought for the life and the rights for bees. Why are we not taking that movie seriously? Why are we still... What is this?
On a finger, my ankle, my forehead.
Your forehead?
On the tip of my nose. The most I've ever given myself was between 15 and 20.
20? No. That is more than 15. This video said 50. That is 20. Are you... What are you trying to build your immune system up against? Like, you're not Coyote Peterson. Like, you're not... He's fucking one to his own, but... You're not Coyote Peterson. Why are you going through this? What tickles your brain? What tickles your fancy? Sticking yourself with bees isn't good for you. What tolerance are you building up? Because, right, you say 15 to 20, but, like, the more times you do it, the more your body's going to get used to it, so then the more you're going to have to do to sort of satisfy your need to do it.
In my left hip. I really love stinging myself with
But
bees.
why? But why?
Margaret has been addicted to bee stings for the past 10 years.
Do you own a bee farm? Do you own a beehive? Where do you get your bees? Do you sit in the garden and wait for them to come to you? Who supplies you with your bees? Who supplies you with bees? Do they know what you're doing with these bees? Is this like a Phineas and Ferb situation where it's like, aren't you a little young to be ordering all these parts? Yes, we are. Whatever, I'll give them to you anyway. Like, this is a fucking Phineas and Ferb situation. Why are you constantly buying bees? How much does this cost? I don't know the average price of a bee. How much are you spending on bees? How? Where's Amber? Amber should be in shot. She has a place. There you go.
Her addiction started innocently as a way to relieve her arthritis. In search of relief from the pain.
Do bees do that? Do bees do that? To be or not to be? That is the question. But do bees relieve arthritis? To be fair, if they do, I understand now, right? That is... But I feel like bee stings are irritating. I've only ever been stung by like a wasp, and it was on my ear, and we was on holiday, and the wasp landing on my ear. I heard it buzz, and then I felt something on my ear, so I went to grab it. So I actually grabbed the wasp in my hand. It then stung my ear. I then like sort of felt it sting me, so I threw it. And then this random guy sort of like pulled out the stinger and poured a load of fucking beer on my ear to sort of clean the wound with like alcohol. So he wasted his like overpriced boat beer because he was on like this boat fucking safari thing. So he wasted his like overpriced beer on me, which you know what? Thanks, dude. If you're out there watching this video, thanks. That was me. And I don't know why I'd be watching this, but yeah, still. They irritate. That was like irritating me for like the rest of the day, even with the sort of alcohol. So like, 15? Are you not going to be like constantly itchy? Well, she's been doing it for 10 years. You're probably fucking immune to it now.
Margaret turned to the beehives in her backyard.
Oh, so you
Read
own
how
bees?
People have been using it to relieve certain pain symptoms. The first time that I stung myself, it didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would. And it just got easier every time.
You were stroking a bee like it's your pet. I mean, yeah, keeping bees. I've watched The Beekeeper I've watched The Beekeeper. I've done a film review on it. I understand how, like, you know, how much bees can mean to someone, but they're not a dog. You don't like stroke them like a dog or a cat or even a hamster. It's a bee. It has no love connection to you. It is scared and it wants freedom. How? Right, 15 bees a day for 10 years. That is 365 days a year. So that's 3,650 bees, if that's one per day. But you are doing more than one per day. That is... I'm not doing any more math than that. That is like the basic math I can do. That is so many fucking bees. How is your hive still alive? There is no way you still have bees in your garden.
But what started as an occasional prick of pain for medical reasons has spiraled into 15 stings a day.
There's a couple trigger points right here that I like to sting. Kind of put a little dent in it with my fingernail. Gently.
Even the dog is looking at you like you're fucking crazy. The dog was giving you a fucking side eye because you're giving more attention to the bees, fucking petting them, giving them love and attention other than your dog. The dog was adorable, by the way. It looked like an old dog. So, you know, the dog was still fucking cute, but I don't know how to articulate myself because as long as you're not hurting anyone, as long as you're not hurting... No, because as long as you're not hurting anyone else, as long as you're not hurting yourself, as long as you're not causing trouble, you know, breaking the law, those are like the 4 things that I sort of say, you know what, you do you, boo. But like, you know, you can't hurt other people, you can't hurt yourself, you can't cause trouble, and you can't sort of break the law. That is my 4 rules to enjoying yourself. Do whatever you want to do, just as long as it doesn't break those 4 rules, and you're hurting yourself. That is rule 2. So, I can't even sort of get behind you on this one. I can't even get behind you on this one. I don't understand what must go through your mind.
Tap it on the abdomen. And it comes away like that.
And then you just leave it on the table to die. You just leave it on the table for its last 3 minutes. She's a bee killer. She is ending our bee population. We have no more bees, and it's going to be because of this woman. When, like, we have no more honey, when we have no more pollination, because bees are, like, some of the biggest pollinators, yeah, when we have no more, it's going to be because of her. She has taken all the bees to satisfy her need for bee stings.
She's always had kind of a taste for looking at the odd side of things. At this point now, with 15 stings a day...
Have you had a discussion with her? You are her husband, and you have not told her nothing. Have you argued with her? Have you, like, discussed this? What have you been doing? How do you communicate with her? how do you, like, you know, tell her, like, you know, how do conversations go with you and her? Like, will you just be sat there having dinner, like a nice romantic dinner, and then she's like, oh, just 1 sec, and she fucking stabs the bee into her, like, hip, I think, or her knee, or her ankle, or no, how about this? Imagine this: you are on a date with her, like you are out in a public restaurant, and she has a bee stuck to her nose because it stung her. She just left the bee, like just bee on her nose because she fucking wanted a quick sting. How do you live with that? Like, how do you? I mean, surely after 10 years it's normal, but like, I'm still. Is this like a form of self-harm? Is she like asking for help? Because if the husband has just been there for 10 years, and he hasn't sort of questioned her or asked her, he needs to sit her down and have a talk with her, because I don't think she's okay. If she's going, like, surely, like, bee stings help with arthritis, like, maybe, like, the slightest bit. Again, I'm no medical expert, but, like, just the, like, slightest bit. We need to talk to this lady and make sure she's okay.
That's when I'm starting to get really concerned about this.
Exactly. Concerned about it. Please help her. Well, I hope she got the help she needs, because this was made like 7 years ago. But that was the first trailer reaction. Well, not trailer reaction, first reaction video. If you do want me to react to anything else, I do have an Instagram which you can send videos to, which is a link in the description, and I'll react to them and get them out on the channel as soon as possible. I feel like film reviews, anime reviews, and other stuff like that, these will sort of be taking their place, or sort of spreading out the film reviews, anime reviews, and TV show reviews, because I feel like it's getting a little bit old, a little bit stale, a little bit boring with like a film review every single day. So I feel like these like reaction videos will sort of take a little bit of that toll off and be sort of in place of those, just to sort of add a little bit more variety to the variety channel that we're here for. But yeah, I hope she got the help she needs, and I'll see you all next one.